Cairo, 2014. A conservator reaches for the funerary mask of Tutankhamun during a routine transfer. Then, without warning, the false beard detaches. What followed was not simply a restoration accident, it became the beginning of an investigation. When the mask was digitally scanned during restoration work in 2015, experts noticed something unusual. The beard was never permanently fused. It appears to have been intentionally designed as a detachable component. A hollow tube, a peg fitting, a modular mechanism, which raises a serious question. Was this mask altered later, or originally made for someone else? Funerary masks were symbols of eternity. They were built to appear whole, permanent, untouchable. So, when one contains a removable feature, unlike most comparable royal examples, investigators pay attention. If you enjoy mysteries, forgotten truths, and hidden history, subscribe and join us. Now, let's reopen the case. Most people look at the mask and see a king, but investigators notice something else. Pierced ears. Not minor punctures, but enlarged lobes, suggesting heavy earrings worn repeatedly over time. In the art of Egypt's 18th dynasty, these features are more commonly associated with royal women and children than adult male pharaohs. That matters, because formal depictions of Tutankhamun as king often show no visible pierced ears. So why would the mask preserve them so clearly? Some scholars believe this may indicate the mask was first created for another royal individual, possibly younger, possibly female, possibly both. This does not prove a reassignment, but it raises questions about who the mask originally represented. Then came another anomaly. Scientific analysis has suggested the face and headdress may not share identical gold composition. That could mean the mask was assembled from separately produced components. The faceplate, the Nem's headdress, joined later. Some researchers argue this reflects normal workshop methods. Others believe it may suggest a rushed adaptation during a burial crisis. A horizontal seam across the forehead has drawn particular attention. If true, the implications are significant. The mask may not have been created as one unified commission. It may have been modified from an object already in production. For a royal court under pressure, reusing sacred regalia would have been faster than beginning from nothing. Then, investigators examined the royal name inscription. Some Egyptologists have argued that traces beneath the visible cartouche suggest an earlier name was overwritten. If correct, that original name may have belonged to Nefer-Nefer-Waitan, a mysterious ruler linked to the chaotic years following the death of Akhenaton. Possibly female, possibly royal, possibly erased by later politics. Now consider the timeline. Tutankhamun died young. Ancient Egyptian burial custom required approximately 70 days of embalming and preparation. 70 days to organize the burial of a pharaoh. Tomb equipment, treasures, shrines, coffins, and a golden funerary mask. Was there enough time to create everything from the beginning? Or did the court rely on objects already prepared for another ruler? That question remains one of archaeology's most intriguing debates. 4 anomalies. 1 mask, a detachable beard, pierced ears, possible mixed construction, and signs of reinscription. None alone proves the case. But together, they form one extraordinary possibility, that the most famous face of the ancient world may not have originally been made for Tutankhamun at all. Perhaps it was inherited, perhaps altered, perhaps claimed during a dynastic crisis. Perhaps history has been looking at the right mask, but reading the wrong first name. Was Tutankhamun truly the face behind that gold? or was he simply the last king to wear it?